G'day Struthlings, Struthy here, how the bloody hell are you? Hope you're doing well. It was about 4 days ago, as time of recording, that the state of Victoria in Australia put a, mandatory mask wearing thing coming, like it started at 11:59 PM the night before. Seriously. During this pandemic, it's just become, ripe down in that area that many more people are actually losing their lives, contracting COVID. Obviously something is going down, so obviously the forces in measure, they'll put in place for a good reason. Now, this wonderful store Bunnings in Australia, which is they sell everything from super glue to playground equipment, like gardening stuff, all this sort of stuff. It's a huge store. It's a huge chain retail store. Yeah, and we had a psychic Karen take it on board herself to go into the establishment, full ready with mobile phone in hand, script ready to go in the other, to take on everyone else who was blatantly disregarding her rights as a human being / woman / pretty much everything. She didn't want to be told that she had to wear a mask, and we've seen so much of this going around the world at the moment. But I just wanted to give you an example. If any other countries want this particular Karen, who she has revealed her name, I didn't want to go out and blatantly say it, but this is her website. You can go check it out. Here you go. Wonderful, isn't it? Yeah, psychic for hire. And oh my gosh, has she just been enjoying this run of it's free promotion, isn't it? She's got an Instagram. She's just telling everybody that masks just you don't need to wear these. No, witches don't wear masks. Of course not. She's also she's a witch too. She some sort of pagan minister of deal. But anyway, the poor staff at this wonderful store, who I respect so much for in this situation, really put on a good display of patience and reasoning and just basic empathy, in a sense, to sort of think this lady must be clearly clinically insane or something. So let's have a little delve in. Let's check out this little bit of this video footage that herself has taken, and I think we got some footage of her speaking to some of the Victorian police after the incident. Okay.
I'm just asking if you've got a mask.
Well, it's clear I don't. And you are not authorised to ask me or question me about it.
Would you like to speak to the manager?
Sure.
Everyone's ready to speak to a manager in a situation like that. They're like, boom, take me to the top. Take me to the top straight away, baby.
We need a medical certificate if you guys aren't wearing a mask.
I actually don't need a medical certificate if you refer to the
please stop
DH.
filming me?
No, I'm allowed to do this. And you're discriminating
I'm not
against me.
discrimination. We're all just trying to all be in this together. We all have
All
to
in
wear a
what
mask.
together? I actually don't. And you're not authorised by the Australian government to even question me about it.
It's a condition of entry of our store as
Then that's discrimination, and I can have you sued personally for discriminating against me as a woman.
Where did the woman part come into this? Seriously. I'm not going to call her by real... Psychic Karen. Come on. Don't bring... Sorry, you're bringing an agenda card in this situation. I'm sure that if any male walked into the store, they weren't going to... Oh, it's a guy. We're just going to let him go. It's all good. He doesn't have to wear a mask. Come on.
We're not discriminating against anyone.
You
it's
are.
A condition of entry to all Bunnings stores.
It's not. It's an unlawful condition of entry.
Yep.
Therefore, that exposes you personally and Bunnings to being sued for discrimination, because it is in breach of the 1948 Charter of Human Rights to discriminate against men and women.
The 1948 Charter of Rights? What the hell? 1948 Charter of Rights? You've got to be kidding me. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights. This is what she's claiming here. This is the stuff that she's got on her phone ready to go here. What? That is crazy. She's going so far back. to just claim that so she doesn't have to wear a friggin' mask during a pandemic and not, upset everyone around her, which is exactly what she wanted. Wow. Okay. Sorry, that's just... Oh, Jesus. I mean, seriously. I mean, look at the patience and calmness on their faces, the staff. I mean, seriously, they didn't want this today. They woke up this morning just thinking, please, I just want to go to work and do my job and go home to my family at the end of the day without upsetting anyone. Oh, okay.
If you take out your phone and look up the Department of Human Services and have a look at the conditions of wearing a mask, I don't even have to have this conversation with you because you're not authorised by the Australian government to even question me.
As I said, it's just a condition of entry to all.
I don't care. It doesn't apply to me.
It applies to every single
It does not.
Okay, so everybody else in Victoria is, rational enough to think, yes, okay, I'll comply. I mean, there's fines in place as well. Except for Psychic Karen right now. No, there's no rules. There's no rules for Psychic Karen.
It does not, because that's a breach of the Charter of Human Rights. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. I'm not going to stop filming you. It is unlawful and it is discriminatory and it is illegal, and I'm going to continue going in here and getting what I need because it is unlawful for you to do that.
No worries, if that's what you feel as though you have to do, as I said, it's a condition of entry, so we'll be having this conversation every time you walk into here.
Oh, and I'm fine with that, and I'll be recording it every time.
Please stop recording me now.
I'm not going to stop recording you.
She's... Okay, so she's just going to do a roundabout with the phone. Oh, gosh. I mean, one of the worst things is, in this case, is that a lot of people are bringing out a phone in the middle of a situation, of a Karen pandemic situation. But now the Karens are really thinking ahead. Well, isn't Psychic Karen just magic already? So she obviously knew, yes, I'll film everything in advance. I'll go up into these staff at this Bunnings warehouse face with my camera. And when they personally say, could you please stop filming? No. This is filming my evidence. See, all planned, meticulous. She's got everything scripted.
No worries.
It is my right as a living woman to do whatever I want.
Her right as a living woman to do whatever she wants. Okay, well, geez, why are there laws put in place at all for everybody else? Why don't we just have anarchy? Like... It's getting so close to this tipping point now where it's like, come on, have a civil war or something, do something, I don't know. Okay, well that's the perspective from Psychic Karen. I'm not too sure how much else she got in the roundabout situation, but I do believe the police were called, of course, and yeah, she's going to have to deal with them now. So let's see what the situation is here.
Western Victoria. One of them is Section 458 of the Crimes Act. Okay?
Right.
So that section provides a power of arrest for any offence under certain circumstances. No, let me
Sorry,
I'm
part of my medical.
I know, and that's okay. And I just need you to understand. So, what that says is that if a person commits any offence, if they find them committing that offence, okay?
What is an offence? Please define to me what an offence is.
It's a breach of legislation. So it's a contravention
so
of
I'm
legislation.
sorry.
That's right. That's right.
On hold, just to this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just let me explain.
Define what an offence is. Breach of legislation. Well, at least this... Okay, we got some decent cops here. Definitely, what is there, 4 or 5 of them, just to take on one Psychic Karen. Yeah, she must have planned for this too. So, okay, she's still fighting the fight here. She doesn't want to wear a mask. All the police are doing it, obviously. But I thought everyone was just getting slapped with that fine. But she's might be able to get a way out of this. I think she did in the end. I think she actually had a medical certificate for some ailment to say that she didn't have to wear a mask. But anyway.
Okay. So, the law in Victoria is where there is an emergency declaration, and that's what's in place. The Chief Health Officer can make... Well, this is what we're operating at, okay? The Chief Health Officer can make directions
I do find it interesting that that Act was passed last year and it came into effect on the 18th of July.
That's not
and
for me.
expires on the 5th of November.
That's not for me to argue. Okay, I'm
Interesting,
trying to explain to you so you understand what's happening.
Yep.
Right? So they can put certain conditions in place for people. Okay. If people don't comply with those conditions, it is an offence.
At this point, she's definitely got her phone out, like, you know, with everything screenshotted that she needed to read out, just in case. But yeah, I don't think the officer's just like. I do not think the officer is down for it. He's just what the hell? Nah.
It's a contravention.
It's not a crime.
It's a contravention.
It's not a crime.
No, just let me speak. It's a contravention of that legislation. So that is an offence under Section 458. As a remember, where any person finds someone committing an offence. So they believe on reasonable ground that you've committed an offence against that act. You are then required by law to provide your name and address.
So now we got the issue that she doesn't want to give her name and address. And, well, if she was psychic, for sure, she would have known that everyone would know her now. Yeah. Anyway. Rightio. Right, so at least the Bunnings staff got out of this situation. Actually got the people on board who can actually do something about it. But, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yep, keep going.
If you don't provide your name and address, that power now kicks in to arrest you to ensure your appearance at court.
The only issue that I have with everything that you've stated, well, there's two issues. So, for it to become an act of legislation, right, it has to be presented to Parliament 3 times. It has to go to a referendum to the people, as myself, and we have to decide whether or not we're going to consent to that legislation or that act.
Well, that's your opinion. That's your opinion of the law. That's not necessarily how it works in Victoria.
Oh, wow. Let me finish. I'll let you finish. Okay, well, I really don't know, what else to say. There's, we in Australia have been doing pretty damn well. I've got to say respect to our neighbours very close in New Zealand who, they haven't had any COVID for the last, since they announced it a few weeks ago. They just went, we're COVID free. And they did all the measurements and things you had to do to put in place so your population didn't get that. I know that a lot of other countries are a lot larger than New Zealand. That's fair enough. But, geez, we just didn't need this from this psychic Karen on board to make things just a little bit more uneasy, on edge. I mean, tell you what, to all my friends who do live in Victoria, I hope you are doing well, and you don't need to apologise on anyone else's acts and everything, but I feel sorry for you that there are people down there willing to go to this sort of measure just to get a bit of attention. And it's a shame. It makes me feel sort of, not proud to have, Australian as one of my little tags here. I like to be known as that Aussie guy with a few of my overseas friends. But that sucks. But there's going to be Karens everywhere in the world, and there shall be more Karens evolving and going to boss level sort of stuff. And this one here, Psychic Karen, it's a new genre that's taken off, a new sub-branch. Wow. Okay, peace out, use rock. I'll catch up with this for the next video. This wasn't a request or anything. I just needed to acknowledge that the craziness has spread over here well and truly, and that what are we talking about? There's brainworms out there. There's must be brainworms flying on little spiderling web balloons across the nation somehow and getting infected into some of these. Maybe they're attracted to Karen-esque hair or Karen-esque tones or something. I'm sure that they're definitely speaking their own language now. Bloody hell. Alrighty, peace out. And let's see here quickly, to quote the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, whereas recognition of the inherent dignity and of the equality and inalienable rights of all the members of the human family is the foundation of freedom, justice, and peace in the world. Mic drop. No, I'm not going to mic drop. No. I'll leave my mic alone. I can drop this mic. This mic is broken. Mic drop for Karen. Psychic Karen. Latest. Holy crap, we got bonus Psychic Karen footage here. I literally was just... Yeah, okay. Check this out. She's actually on board with the wagon of doing the damn interrupting other people doing their job in whatever service. We've got a postal person here that she's attacked a little while ago for the same reason of not allowing her to initially wear a mask to go get some frickin' stamps. Okay, alrighty. Enjoy. Laters.
I do not need a mask. If you could stamp that would be wonderful. I suggest you update yourself on what the Department of Human Services have put on with regards to masks and who needs to wear them. And who also has the authorisation to actually ask for that evidence, because it's not you. Thank you.